Hello and welcome to Sabir Haque Media. And in this series of trainings, I'm going to talk about Adobe Premiere Pro. This is the broadcast training series, and this is the second video in line. In the last video, I explained to you what all I'll be covering in this particular series, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the first chapter of the Adobe Premiere Pro CC broadcast training series, Asset Management. Now, while I'm doing that, I'll also be introducing to you the interface and how to work with the Premiere Pro interface, which is the present version of Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. As you can see, this is how pretty much when you open Premiere Pro Creative Cloud for the first time, this is how it looks. I've already saved this project as one.asset management. If you're not familiar with this interface, it has pretty much changed actually. You can actually go back to the older interface, which is editing CS 5.5. It will rearrange itself. You'll see your familiar effects, your markers and history. This is the project window. Here you import your project, as well as you can also see and organize your folders, your bins in this particular location. This is your viewer and this is your canvas. They're known by different names. Basically, this window right here will actually help you to select the clips that you want to edit, and this is your timeline, and whenever you play in your timeline, it will be reflected in your canvas here. If you are already familiar with the interface, we can go right ahead. The first thing that I want to explain to you is how asset works with Premiere Pro. Now, if you're familiar with the whole concept of non-linear editing, you have to understand this fact that when you work in Premiere Pro, any other editing software, in fact, you are not making any change to the source file. When I say source file, the files that you will be working with. What it actually does, it actually makes a link between this Premiere Pro project with your source files. It knows where the source files are stored, keeps a track of it when it changes. Now, typically when you work, you should always keep your data or your media or your footage in a secondary hard drive. For the clarity of this particular tutorial, I would like to show you where I have saved my footage so far. If you go to this particular folder, you will find that I'm right now going to edit a scene which has been shot by these two students of mine, Pushmita and Ellen, and you will see their footage when I import them into my Premiere Pro. So let's begin. There are different ways to import. Easiest and the fastest way is just to right click and click on import. It will open up this dialog box. You can go to your folder where I have just showed you where the files were. These are this media. I can select all of them and I can click import. That's one way. If I click import, it's going to import the files and it's going to show up right here. The best part about this window is that you can actually see a lot more. You'll see what frame rate it has been shot with, the start code and the end code of the clip, the length of each clip. As of now, the in point and out point are set according to the media clip. You'll see the frame size that it has been shot with, the audio information, and so on and so forth. It has more information. You can actually look out for more information when we go ahead and actually click on each clip, and if I right click, you can actually choose an option called properties, and it will show up you in this particular window. It will tell you the bit depth of the audio file, it will tell you the image size, it will tell you the file format, the codec that has been used to shoot this particular clip, and it will tell you the pixel aspect ratio as well. Now, the beauty of this particular approach is that you can always change around the view. I would like to know what the length of the media was and what is the in point and the out point. I would also like to know the in point and out point as well. I can rearrange the video duration after this, and if I wish to, I can actually view my clip like this. That is one possible way. The another way is actually to see it as a thumbnail. You can increase the thumbnail from here. These are all the possible options if you want to do a thumbnail view. There are other advanced options which I will show you as we go along. The important thing to consider at this particular point is to how this asset, this clip that I'm talking about here, is connected and how Premiere Pro tracks it. Every clip here has come with its name. If you remember, I showed you that the clip name is right here, and whatever clip name comes when it is shot, it will be also displayed in your project window right here. That's all for now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them in the next video.